Hey, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Nisi Hamilton and today we'll be cleaning my range. The supplies that I'm using today will be these reusable gloves, a butter knife, as well as a few tools out of my toolkit, some old towels, scouring sponge, Brillo Pads, and the Easy Off spray. The instructions for the Easy Off spray tell us that we need to preheat the oven to 200 degrees, and once it's preheated, turn the oven off before applying the Easy Off cleaner. And I will show you what we're working with today. Got some baked on stains down here. The racks are pretty grimy. I have this thermostat here which has gotten pretty bad. More baked on food, and of course the sides need to be cleaned, as well as the door. If I can do this, I would love to be able to get the door off and clean behind the glass as well. I have gone ahead and taken out the racks, and now you can see inside the oven. That's what we're going to be cleaning today. So my oven has just finished preheating. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Okay, I put a towel down on the floor to protect the floor. I'm gonna go ahead and ventilate the kitchen before we die. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and take this down. Hopefully there's no bugs. Oh, because if something fly in, I'm gonna freak out. As well as this. So the way you take this off is you squeeze it in and it's falling apart. Way to go. Now I can clean all this and turn it off so it won't burn me when I get ready to clean it up later. I know this probably looks very bootleg, but this is the best that I could do for a mask. It's like a towel and a scarf put together, because that stuff is strong. It would take your breath away. I recommend using some type of a mask as well as eye protection, real eye protection. If you put your oven racks into the bathtub, I recommend putting a towel down at the bottom of your tub to prevent scratches, because the metal will potentially damage your bathtub. So I realized that I need to work smarter, not harder, and spray both racks at the same time. Then flip them over and spray the other side. Whoa. Keep scrubbing. And this is what you'll get. I'm gonna keep cleaning off camera, and I'll come back once I've gotten a little bit more done. Also, before I go, I needed to show you how to take the door off of the hinges so that you can get in front of the oven instead of being on the side of the oven. We're gonna take our butter knife and pop this down and this. Those are the locks for your door. Almost close the door. And from there you'll be able to take the entire door out. That is why I have this kit here, so that I can hopefully unscrew the bolt and get under the glass. I undid the screws that are holding the handle to the door and all that. Now I can get down into this filth. Look at this. Disgusting. Oh, so gross. Look at that. Look, somebody come and look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Update. This is the water. This is the water that I put into a bucket earlier so that I could sit in front of the oven and clean it. So I guess now would be a good time for me to go ahead and show you a few extra tools that I have. I have this bucket as well as this scrubbing thing, and I might have to use this spray bottle as well. But this has been helping trying to scrub the burnt on bits. This is kind of like the second layer. The first layer was pretty easy to get off. I just need to get in there and wipe that down. But this second layer, where it has been baked on repeatedly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that off today. So this is the tempered glass from the oven door. I am leaving this on the cabinet. I was able to clean both sides, thankfully. I am leaving it on the cabinet because if I were to drop this, if I were to break it, it could cost over $100. I've seen prices like $130 to replace it, so I do not want to be responsible for damaging. Okay, I just finished cleaning the tempered glass. And like I said earlier, be very careful not to drop this. When you put it back into the door, make sure the glossy side is facing your kitchen and the matte side is on the inside of the door. There were some parts of this that I absolutely could not get clean, like down in the groove of this. It's basically rusted out and there's nothing I can do about that. But it is pretty much squeaky clean. I Windexed the glass all over. Pull your range out of the little corner a little bit and clean down the sides. So you have a nice clean sides. There will be some things that you just absolutely cannot clean without buying a new piece for it or a new range entirely. That is why I encourage you to clean your range, deep clean your range periodically. Seeing all these crumbs back here makes me not want to eat anymore. because then I'll dirty up my beautifully clean range. Make sure you get your range back on the anti-tip bracket. It is the difference between life and death. I'm going to slide this peg back onto here, and I prefer to slide my range onto the anti-tip bracket with the tray off, because that way I can make sure everything is lined up properly and I can adjust the cord as needed. I did my best to clean this tray. Unfortunately, it was like rusted and a bit too old to just get perfect, like right up in here and down in here under the tray. It's just too far gone. I can finally reveal to you some things. So this is nice and clean. It came pretty clean just from spraying it with the foam. I got the top of this as clean as I possibly could. This was yellow, now it's white again, except for right here where it's basically baked from the light bulb. All this looks so much better. It's no more grease where the grout should be. I've pulled these off and not only cleaned them, but cleaned behind them as well. Yes, I have mine labeled because sometimes I forget, or I have guests over and they will forget which part is which. So make sure to shine these up. I purchased new drip pans or drip bowls a few weeks ago because the ones that came in this range were completely rusted out, and I'll be sure to insert clips of that. You also saw me clean under here. Don't clean under this without the range being disconnected because you could get electrocuted. I just turned all the power back on so I can show you the inside of my range. It's gleaming, darling. It's so clean. Even this came clean. Just about clean as it's gonna get. Some things I did have to scrape off with a butter knife. Look at that shine. Look at it. No, the racks aren't perfect. No, the range is not perfectly clean, or the stove isn't perfectly clean, but for the most part, it's like new. Also, I switched from the Easy Off oven cleaner to this Powerhouse heavy duty oven cleaner. Both of them work pretty well. This one does not foam up, but the Powerhouse cleaner gives you that foam, which makes you feel like it's working. Both of them are pretty good. This one, actually both of them will take your breath away. Easy Off takes my breath away a lot more than this one, the Powerhouse. So I recommend getting some type of a face mask. I was wearing white earlier because I thought I might have to use bleach, and I didn't want to bleach my clothes, but then I didn't end up using bleach, so I switched to this. And RIP to my towels that I used. They were old towels that start to rip, so I cut them up, and I'm not sure if they're going to be white anymore. I'm washing them right now, so I will find out, but even if they aren't saved from all the gook and stuff they got on them, they were old. Anyway, so I recommend wearing old clothes, using old towels. Protect your skin and your respiratory system. Do not just inhale these chemicals, and don't let it sit on your skin because it is caustic and it burns when it touches your skin, and it just sits there for a while. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.